Nah. You put faith in humans, I put mine on G-O-D. Just got 5 missed calls on a Sunday, don't you know I'm on D&D. And I can't do Adam and Eve, spirit is willing, flesh is weak. Sin try keep me down in prison, but you know Jesus sets me free. On Monday I keep my faith, and we make it to the weekend. On Tuesday I keep my faith, and we make it to the weekend. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday evening, I won't stop till I stop breathing. People change, God's the same, keep my faith in every season. And I'm still trying to keep my faith, but I don't know who's real and fake. Cause everyone's there when the sun is shining, but who's there when it rains? And we all can't be the same, so God tell me which one's the snake. 100 prayers don't mean that you love me, show me you're real and keep the faith.
What's up, y'all? We're back with another video, and today is Tuesday. So I was supposed to obviously work out yesterday to start my week, but I decided to take yesterday off, and well, too, I didn't have time to work out yesterday because I had a busy day yesterday, and too, on top of that, I was feeling very jet lagged yesterday because I had just gotten back from Philadelphia this past weekend, and which I'll get into that later on in the video, which it was nothing bad. It was all great stuff. I was actually around my family this past weekend, but it is a very important time right now because I'm about to get into some stuff, and we're going to talk about it throughout the video today, but yeah, let's kind of get into it today. So, most importantly, this Friday is my birthday. I might make a video, maybe Friday. I mean, we'll see, but more than likely, probably not. So, if this video is out after Friday, which is August 1st, then it obviously will be past my birthday, which, you know, a little happy birthday shout out would be greatly appreciated. But anyways, so as I just said, right now it is a very important time period right now for me because I'm officially 30 days out for my first national weightlifting competition. So I'm 30 days out officially of AO2s. So what that means is that I'm about to start getting into some heavy prep. Now this is the first time that I've actually gone into serious prep. Like I said, my first competition was back in 2023. At the end of 2023, and this is like, you know, I just going in just like, hey, no expectations whatsoever, but this one is going to be more important, so I have to kind of get into the mindset of like, all right, diet, my sleep, recovery, and, you know, just taking care of myself physically is going to be very, very, very important. And which was kind of crazy because I was in a dilemma like last week or the week before because I'm technically in the 63 kilo weight class because when I first started getting back into weightlifting, this was obviously, y'all know my story, after I got sick and then after I got you know, injured last year, I lost a lot of weight, especially me being sick last year. I lost almost 14 pounds, and so I had to, you know, slowly get back my weight, which I think probably the start of the summer, right before the start of the summer when I first joined the team, I was like maybe 141 pounds. It's like right around 63, a little over 63. I was like 62, 63 kilos. Right now, I'm kind of in a pickle because, you know, and I've already made my decision on what I'm going to do. I'm actually 3 kilos over what I'm supposed to be doing. So after talking to a couple people and obviously my coach, so I've actually decided to go up a weight class. So instead of the 63 kilo weight class, I'm actually going to be competing in the 69 kilo weight class. What does that mean? So that means is that obviously now I'm going to be lifting a lot heavier. My total is going to have to be just a little bit, you know, heavier, which I'm capable of doing it. It's just that why did I make that decision is because it was kind of smart for me too, because I didn't want to cut weight so soon right before nationals, and especially for 30 days out. And some people will be like, well, you can do it, but it's like, no, because me, I like to eat. All right. Now I don't eat bad, but I drink a lot of water and I eat a very high protein diet. And so right now it's like me trying to cut weight. It's just my energy is going to be off. My mood swings are going to be bad. There's just going to be a lot of things. And so I think right now me going into the 69 kilo weight class is going to be a great thing. And plus two, it kind of makes sense because I'm a little bit taller than most weightlifters because I am 5'7", going into 5'8". And, you know, me being a 63 kilo lifter, me being as tall as I am, you know, it makes sense for me to go up. So I've kind of like already made that decision. So with that, y'all, so with my prep right now, my training is going to be, you know, at a top notch right now. So, which is what I'm going to do today. So since I was off for 4 days in Philadelphia, in which, again, I enjoyed Philadelphia. It was great because I had spent time with my family. You know, it wasn't about me in Philadelphia. It was more about my brother, which, again, I'll get into it later on the end of the video. My brother had his very, very first national powerlifting competition. And for those who know me personally, my brother has autism. And so, and people know I don't play when it comes to my brother. And me being the oldest sibling, again, I don't play when it comes to my brother. I really don't. But he did amazing. Placed first in his weight class, and he qualified for the Arnold's, which is really good. So, you know, just overall, I got to be a big sister this weekend, and I got to spend time with my mom, my sister, my grandfather, and the rest of family members that came down to watch my brother compete. It just, you know, it was awesome. And if you guys have me on Instagram, you can, you know, find my post that I made about him. But anyways, now it's my time to get into training. So today what I have is I just have very light triples of snatches and clean and jerks today. I do some accessory work because I can't work out tomorrow. Because again, I have a long work schedule, but I did it to myself. I front loaded my week because I'm taking off obviously for my birthday on Friday. I'm not working on my birthday because I just need a day just to myself, and then I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I actually have a 3-day weekend of, like, you know, going to lift, going to train, and then just relaxing and just enjoying myself. And then I'm also been prepping for something that I've been working on for the past 6 months or so. And I'll announce it later on. Something very, very important is launching on my birthday on Friday. And this is gonna be a birthday gift to myself. Something that I've been wanting to do for the past 3 years, actually. But, you know, life circumstances, I wasn't able to do anything. But something important, very important to me, is launching here pretty soon. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. But other than that, guys, we're gonna get into today. So currently right now it is around 12:30. Yeah, 12:30. I think the gym might be empty today, which is perfect. So I can just get in and get out and do my accessory work, and then I'm lounging by the pool today. So without further ado, guys, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, y'all, and let's get into it today. All right, let's see how snatches feel after being off for almost 5 days. Not bad. Not bad. These are supposed to stay light. So we'll see how light I stay. Man, why are you going forward? There we go. Kept one on my toes. It's like when you're off for 5 days, you feel like you're rusty in certain weights that should be light, feel heavy. So that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. But once I get like warmed up properly, I'll be good. Yeah, it's been 5 days plus 2 on my programming. It's supposed to be light triples. So I probably won't go any harder than this. If I do, it's probably gonna be like 48 kilos. Oops. Try that one again. There we go. All right, time for clean and jerks now. So I'm only saying up to 60. Just 60. And then I'll be done for today. So for this time we got three cleans and 1 jerk. Again, I'm not gonna go any higher than 60 kilos. So it's just like 3 quick sets, then I'm gonna be done for today. Not bad. Whew. Oh. God damn. 2 clean and jerks. Okay. But 3 cleans in 1 jerk. It just rips something out of your soul. Like, it just, ugh. Yeah. I'm surprised that my jerks actually feel good today. Despite that I was flying, and then I was on my feet all day yesterday at work. Life as a strength and conditioning coach, but actually they feel good today. So I'm gonna hit 1 more set, and then I'll be done for today. I want to at least get out of here and spend my day to myself because I deserve it. Oh. Let's call it there for today. All right, y'all, I'm done for today. That was honestly like a quicker session than most of the sessions I've done, but today was really simple. Just trying to get back into, the swing of things. But, more or less, I only had 2 fails today. So, today was a good day. But I'm about to head home, about to go get me some creatine in my system, and then continue on with the day. All right, y'all, I just made it back home. Stopped at the gas station. Give me a little drink because I'm chilling by the pool today. I've decided I'm going to chill by the pool because I have not done that all summer. Like, that's how much I've been working. I have not had just a pool day just to myself, which is kind of sad. But anyways, training day was pretty easy. I mean, I did really light sets, like 55, 60% of my max on clean and jerks and on snatches. So, I mean, today was, just trying to get a feel back for the bar again and, just try to get through this week because I really only can work out maybe 3 times this week because tomorrow and Thursday I have long work hours, but it's worth it because, again, Friday I am off that day because it is my birthday and I'm going to have a self-care day just here at home, just chilling because I deserve to have a weekend off, just not doing anything. I haven't really had a 3-day weekend off in a while because I've been working so many hours. So, I'm going to enjoy myself this weekend. But I want to get into what my announcement is going to be. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I am launching something very special that's near and dear to me on my birthday on the 1st. And we're going to talk about it for a little bit. So, what am I launching on Friday? So, this has been in the works now for the past 6 months. I've been doing a lot of research about, different platforms that I'm going to be using and stuff like that. And I finally narrowed it down to one. It's going to be on a trial period. But anyways, so starting August 1st, I am going to be launching my own online coaching business. I have been wanting to do this for a very, very long time. And, past few years, I just been going through life stuff and I just haven't been able to, I wouldn't say have the courage and the confidence to start, but just I wanted to make sure I was in a good space, in a good place in my life. And I feel like now it's the perfect time to do it. So D2F training will be launching August 1st. And so I am very, very excited about it. And again, this is something that is near and dear to my heart because, again, this is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And I feel like now, from where I am in my life and, my career of what I'm doing right now, which is a strength and conditioning coach and also a part-time CrossFit coach still, I actually now want to do something that, I run for myself. Because again, I've been saying for years, I wanted to be a coach. I wanted to help people. And I feel like that's my calling. And now I have, again, the perfect opportunity to do that. So I'm going to kind of get into the details a little bit about what it is that I'm going to be doing. So with D2F training is going to be purely online coaching, personal training. And so I'll be more or less helping people in different variations, different areas of where, people's concerns are physically. So if it's wanting to lose weight, wanting to trim fat, wanting to gain muscle, get stronger, power workouts, strength workouts, or if you actually want to learn how to do Oli lifting. Now it's different because it's remote, but that is something now that, I've again been wanting to do. And so my services will be, in all of those different variations, again, helping lose weight, trimming fat, wanting to stay in shape, gain muscle, or, learn different lifts, whether if it's powerlifting, what if it is Oli lifting, anything that has to do with physical movements and stuff like that, wanting to get stronger, or just make yourself look good or feel good. That's going to be my services and what I'm going to be doing. So one-on-one online coaching, I will be doing check-ins with people once, maybe twice a week via Zoom. Now, unless it's like local in my area, I will be offering, coming to meet once a week. Now, obviously for coffee, checking in with you, this and that and the third. Or if you're somewhere out, different part of the country, obviously I'm not going to just, get in the car and drive to go meet you for coffee. But obviously a Zoom call would be good. Keeping track of, my clients' micros and macros. And then also too, I'll be adding later on, kind of got to do a little bit more research about how I'm going to do this, more meal prep plan options, because obviously you guys know that I meal prep a lot. Now, difference between me and other people is that I meal prep for high protein and carbs type of diet. So I'm always eating like steaks, chicken, ground turkey, stuff like that, high protein meals. But, I already offer a lot of advice for people, as far as meal prepping is concerned. I've actually done meal prep plans for people, just, out of the services of me. Nobody had to pay me or anything. But now I feel like it's time that I just take a step out on faith and, put myself out there. Because me working with, different, types of clients and stuff like that over the past couple of years, like the results I've seen have shown tremendously. And, now instead of working for others, which I still obviously I do because, a girl's bills still got to get paid. Why not do something that I can pay back to myself in return? So, what better way to, reward myself? So that is going to be launching August 1st. I obviously will be putting out more information about that on my social media. So if you guys don't have me on Instagram or TikTok, that is going to be posted there. And my social medias are in the description. If you guys want to go click on those and give me a follow, I would greatly appreciate it. But that is what's happening. Guys, I'm very, very excited about it because, again, it's been a long time coming. And I want to reward myself for things that, one, not only for the things that I've worked hard for and what I feel like I earned, but also, two, the things that I've been through for these past few years because, I wouldn't be where I am today if I just, decided to give up on my fitness career. So that is that. And then, I did say I was going to talk about my brother's powerlifting competition and stuff like that. So like I said at the beginning of the video, a lot of you guys probably don't know this, but my little brother, he's my grown little brother. But my brother, he has autism, and this boy right there, again, I don't play. I don't play when it comes to my brother. He's a very, very good power lifter. So USA Powerlifting is now finally starting to add a division for people with disabilities, special needs, and everything else like that. And so this year was their first year. There was a USA Powerlifting sanctioned meet, and they had a separate division for nothing but people with disabilities or special needs. And so my brother qualified for it a few months ago. We all flew up to Philly this past weekend, and he did amazing. Not just amazing, he hit the 1,000-pound club for the first time ever in his career, which, I was ecstatic. Like, all the videos that we took, all you hear was me and my mom and my sister just screaming for my brother because he did amazing. So he did very well. Obviously, he placed first overall, and then he qualified for the Arnold. And he qualified for the Arnold in 2026. So with that, obviously now I got to add Columbus, Ohio to my calendar. We will be at the Arnold in March next year. Now, there is an opportunity for not only just my brother to qualify, but myself to qualify. Not for powerlifting, though, for Olympic weightlifting, because now they do have Oli weightlifting at the Arnold. So it would be kind of cool to, not only have my brother, compete at the Arnold, but myself as well. Now, obviously I'm going to go regardless if I'm going to compete or not, because, I want to enjoy, being around the Arnold, because I've seen videos from other content creators, them at the Arnold. And I'm just like, I want to experience that. I want to go to that. So regardless if I compete or not, I am going to the Arnold. So I am excited, and I'm very proud of my brother. Big sister moment. Got a big sister moment, so I'm very excited about that. But other than that, y'all, I mean, there's been a lot of life stuff, great life stuff happening, and a lot of things that I have been working so hard for these past few months, and obviously for the past 2 years, are now finally starting to, come together slowly. Now, I am working on some things, but other than that, I mean, y'all, like, this whole summer, I have just been, doing the things that I have been wanting to do for a very long time. Strength and conditioning coach, speed and agility coach. I'm helping kids learning Olympic weightlifting in the weight room. I'm teaching kids proper form as far as squats, everything else that they have to teach, that they have to do in school. I'm making an impact on certain kids, and not just kids, but adults also too as well. And, it's really awesome to see that the impact that I've been making, not just on like my channel and also to on my social media accounts, but in life in general. I have a lot of people that come up to me now, and there's like, Deja, we've been watching you on social media, and you've actually now influenced me to start getting up at 6 a.m. every morning to go work out right before I go to work. Like, that's the amount of impact that you have had on my life. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, like, I just never thought that I would be in this position in my life. Am I at that content creator status yet? No, it's not my goal. Of course, I like being in front of the camera, and just, being transparent, to people that do follow my channel. But at the end of the day, what I've been doing for the past few months, and then obviously the past year or two in my life, I'm now starting to, put other people's judgments and their opinions on the side and just focusing on me. And the funny part is that, sometimes when I post my shorts and stuff like that on whether it's TikTok, Instagram, definitely here on YouTube, there are some very judgmental people, especially on my shorts. And here's what I have to say about people that comment on, people lifting and just being haters on people's fitness pages. We like that shit, because while you're making comments hating, we're in the gym getting work done, regardless if it's lifts that people don't like. And yes, Olympic weightlifting is not people's cup of tea. It's not, okay? You have to think about putting weights over your head, and then, you also too have to lift heavy ass weights. Snatching and clean and jerks they're not easy to learn. it takes a lot of time prepping, just learning, and then also too training on top of that. There are people that spend years doing Olympic lifting. But for the people that like to comment, you know, oh, you're going to get hurt doing this and that and the third. Those are the worst lifts ever. You know, those are people that tried it and just like, yeah, that's not for them. That's not their cup of tea. And that's okay. Acknowledge it. But don't go spreading negativity on somebody's post because you can't do what, you know, it is that I can do or other athletes that can do. What good does that do for you? You know, and I just laugh because, you know, I've been doing Oli lifting for a lot of years since I was in 8th grade. Like my first 2 coaches that I've had were Olympians, literal Olympians. And so, you know, I've been around the best minds of coaches for the past few years. And I'm around athletes in the gym every single day that bust their ass just to get and go where they're trying to go and lift the totals that they need to lift. So it's like, don't be a hater. It don't look good. It don't look good. But y'all, that is it for this video. I just had to get that off my system because the past few shorts that I've posted, I've just had nothing but haters in my comments. Like, what the fuck have I done? But again, it's just like, I don't pay those comments no mind. Like, just understand, I see them, but do I give a fuck? No, I don't, because I know what I'm doing. And plus 2, I know how to take care of my body. I recover very, very well. I take care of my body. I stretch. I do everything that it needs to do under the sun, and I listen to my body. I don't train when I'm like at my worst because that could be a result of injury. So again, yeah, don't be haters. Just don't be haters. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to spend the rest of my day just chilling by the pool today. Have a nice little drink and just relax because I deserve it. But like I said before, guys, if you see this video after August 1st or probably on August 1st, happy birthday in the comments. I would really greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it's really crazy. I have 1 more year before I turn 30 and I don't look like it. I know. But yeah, I turned 29 on Friday. It's just kind of crazy. Life has gone by pretty fast. I remember walking the stage on graduation, and now look at me now. Almost 30. But anyway, y'all, I am out of here. I'm gonna change and go walk to the pool and just put my phone on Do Not Disturb and just enjoy my day. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay in the gym, y'all, and just know God always has you. Every step that you take, it just depends on if you take his hand and just let him lead you to it, wherever it is that you're trying to go. And be better than the person that you were yesterday. All right. Well, guys, with that being said, I will see you guys on the next video.